G'day and welcome to this week's video. My name is Ashley Rowan. I'm a financial advisor here with Consortium Private Wealth. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the age pension and why Christmas has come early for many senior citizens. Now, this has got to do with adjustments made to the assets test thresholds for the calculation of your age pension. So this kicked in from July 1 this financial year. Essentially, the pension payment rates haven't increased whatsoever. They've just made adjustments to the asset thresholds in order to take inflation into account. Now, that may mean that people who are on a part pension have become eligible for the full pension, or even retirees who weren't eligible for the age pension previously have now become eligible for a small payment. Now, the big news that for part pensioners who are couples should now expect to receive an increase to the pension worth approximately $50 per week. For individual age pensioners who are on the part pension as well, that increase is approximately $35 per week. Now, if you're getting the full pension already, there's no increase as the pension, the maximum pension amount hasn't increased at all. It's just the taper rates and the assets test thresholds that have been adjusted. Now, to help explain some of the changes to the assets test thresholds, just a quick summary in relation to that. You're eligible for the full payment until you reach the lower thresholds. If your assets exceed that, your pension benefit starts to decrease, so that's the taper. And your assets can go all the way to the higher thresholds, and following that, you're no longer eligible for the age pension. Now, the reason why part pensioners are getting a bump up in their pension payments is because those thresholds have been adjusted. Now, the lower threshold, and I'll use homeowners as an example here, for couples it's gone from $419,000 worth of assets on the lower threshold, and that has increased up to $451,500. Now, for individuals, that has gone from $280,000 up to $301,750 before their pension starts to decrease. Now, on the other end of the scale, where the pension cuts off completely, that has also been adjusted. Once again, for homeowners, for couples, that moves from $954,000 all the way up to $986,500. And for singles, that number goes from $634,750 all the way up to $656,500. Now, these thresholds apply to homeowners. If you're a non-homeowner, other thresholds, it's a bit more generous there, but yeah, check online for those numbers. I won't quote them here. Now, we've explained the increase to the age pension for some. For other retirees, they're also going to receive, or potentially going to receive, an increase to their superannuation pension payments as well. Now, going back through the outbreak of COVID and how that impacted financial markets all around the world, there was a lot of volatility flowing from that uncertainty, and as a result of that uncertainty, financial markets took a hit, and the balance of retirees' investments also come down in line with that. So to help offset or preserve some of the balance of retiree superannuation, the government allowed a 50% reduction in the minimum drawdown of their superannuation pensions. Now, that's gone on for the last few years, and as of July 1 this financial year, that 50% reduction has been removed. So you may have noticed an increase of the minimum amount you're required to take out of superannuation. So as an example, for those aged between 65 and 74, the minimum pension rate, the drawdown rate, is now 5%, whereas over the past few years there was a 50% reduction, so that was essentially 2.5%. Now, just to help clarify further, for those aged between 75 and 79, that minimum drawdown rate is 6%, and as you get older, the minimum drawdown rate increases. So not only have we received a bit of a bump up from the age pension, but you may have received a little bit of jump up of income from your superannuation pension as well, if you do have an account-based pension or a transition to retirement pension for some. So, as I mentioned, yeah, Christmas has certainly come early for a lot of retirees. They may have seen a bit of a cash flow injection, which is, you know, in the high cost of living environment where we are at the moment with high inflation, it may just be the ticket to ensure financial stability and comfort at the moment for retirees. Thanks for watching. Hope that information was of value.